we've given Dan Metlack a promotion. He will now be an associate head coach for us. It'll have a little bit of added responsibility for him, but we're excited about that, and bringing him forward as a coach, and eventually at some point in time, I believe he'll be a very good head football coach as he moves and continues to grow in his career. In addition to that, Brian Thomas will now be our defensive coordinator, so he will make all of our calls on Saturdays. He still will coach. He will coach now our linebackers, which puts him in the middle of the defense. Josh Wood will be our secondary coordinator as well as our recruiting coordinator. Phil Milbreath, we will take special teams out of Brian Thomas's hands, and those will go to Phil Milbreath, who will do a great job there, in addition to coaching our running backs. And then, of course, the defensive line, which is what Brian Thomas has coached the last few years, so those will be under the direction of myself and Ken Klein. And we feel very confident in the work that Coach Klein will do. I feel very comfortable with him there, and I'm looking forward to the growth of our football team as we go throughout the spring, as we get ready for the fall. Absolutely. Jace Daniels, again, I didn't mention him in the previous little clip there, but we brought him on as the offensive line coach. We're excited about him, the work that he's going to do for us. He's already done a nice job in a short term getting here from a standpoint of, working with some of our recruiting areas. He'll recruit the Milwaukee area for us, and then also into Wisconsin, and he already quickly added a student athlete to us, which we feel will be a very good player. So he's already made an impact from that standpoint in the short time of being here. And now as our offensive staff moves through their offensive game planning, and as we do on the defensive side of the ball, again, working as a staff to put together what it is that you need to do in spring ball to improve your team, that's the critical time that we're in right now. Right. So right now our players pretty much have been going through a 4-day work lifting. In addition to that, we've done some Saturday morning workouts with them as well. Now moving forward, we'll start to get some meetings with them. In addition to that, where we're kind of on the NCAA rules of 8 hours a week, that we're following with that from that standpoint. And then as we move into spring ball, we'll switch to 20 hours a week, and we will try to, as much as possible, stay with Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday practices, giving us Monday, Wednesday, Friday, to kind of go through and review film, put in new installation, do those types of things in preparation for the next day of practice. So as we go forward, those are the types of days that you can look at after we get back from spring break. We'll be going Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays with our spring practices.